The one decision that can take you all the way to the top. What if the difference between where you are right now in your sales career and where you could be wasn't about working harder, getting more leads, or even having more experience? What if it all came down to one single decision that most salespeople never make? Stick with me for the next few minutes, because I'm about to show you exactly what that decision is and how making it can completely change your income and your life. Here's a true story that shows exactly what happens when someone makes that one life-changing decision.
The one decision. Back in the fall of 1972, a 23-year-old high school dropout walked into a busy insurance office in Southern California carrying nothing but quiet ambition, an old beat-up briefcase, and a single blank 3x5 index card. The room was buzzing with ringing phones and the confident chatter of seasoned professionals. These guys had spent years perfecting their craft. Sharp suits, a ton of clients, and that easy authority that comes from years of success. When the young man walked in, most of them barely looked up. To them, he was invisible. Just another kid who didn't belong. He had no college degree, no formal sales training, no impressive resume. What he did have was a burning desire to make something of himself. But one name dominated every conversation in that office. Harlan Brooks, the legend who had just transferred in from Chicago. He was considered completely untouchable. His production numbers were so consistently massive and dominant that the rest of the agents had long ago given up trying to compete with him. Year after year, he sat alone at the very top, and everyone else was simply fighting for second place. This young kid could have easily told himself, "I don't belong here. I'm out of my league. I should just settle for average like everyone else." Most people would have walked out right then and there, but he didn't. Instead, he sat down at an empty desk, pulled out that blank index card, and wrote something that would change the entire trajectory of his life. "In the next 2 months, I will sell more insurance than any other agent in this office, especially more than Harlan Brooks." He didn't just write it and put it away. He turned that card into a daily ritual. Every single morning, before his feet even touched the floor, he read those words out loud with intensity. He read them again at midday, standing outside between appointments. And he read them one final time before bed, letting them be the last thought in his mind. That simple index card became his constant companion. It lived in his pocket like a secret weapon. It reminded him day after day of the future he had decided to create. Not hoped for, but decided. What happened next was extraordinary. In just 2 months, that unknown dropout didn't just beat the untouchable Harlan Brooks. He absolutely dominated the entire office. He shot straight into the top 1% of the whole national company. In one of those months, he earned more money than most veteran agents made in an entire year. But that was only the beginning. Over the following years, he kept using that same decision and developed 9 specific principles that would later become the World-Class Sales Masterclass. Those principles completely transformed his life. They gave him the mindset, habits, and strategies to close multi-million-dollar deals with ease, build high-performing teams that dominated their markets, create multiple successful companies, and earn the lasting respect of his peers. All while staying true to his values and maintaining unshakable confidence. That young salesman was Tom Monson. Now here's the part most people miss. Most salespeople stay stuck year after year because they never make that one decision. They keep running on autopilot, hoping things will somehow get better, while their subconscious mind keeps delivering the same average and ordinary results they've always gotten. They feel the grind every single day, chasing opportunities instead of attracting them, faking confidence instead of owning it, dreading every Monday morning. Tom refused to accept that life. Instead, he chose to rewrite his entire future. He went on to build not just financial success, but a life of real freedom, deep fulfillment, and lasting impact, closing multi-million-dollar deals that once seemed impossible, leading teams that loved working for him, and creating multiple thriving companies. What started as one bold decision on a simple index card became the foundation for a legacy of extraordinary success and purpose.
The good news is you don't have to accept anything but your best life. When you get the full World-Class Sales Masterclass, here's exactly what you receive. You get all 9 complete modules that turn this one powerful decision into a complete operating system for extraordinary results. Module 1, Mindset Mastery, how to rewire your thinking so success becomes your default setting. Module 2, Integrity in Selling, how to sell with total honesty and still close at the highest levels. Module 3, Daily Planning and Rituals, the exact routines Tom used to stay focused and unstoppable. Module 4, Emotional Resilience, how to bounce back from rejection in seconds instead of days. Module 5, Buyer Psychology, understanding exactly why people buy and how to tap into it. Module 6, Lifetime Client Building, turning one sale into decades of repeat and referral business. Module 7, Professional Presence, how to walk into any room and instantly command respect. Module 8, Pipeline Mastery, filling and managing your pipeline so you never have slow months again. Module 9, Confident Closing, the exact systems that built multiple successful companies for Tom. Plus, you get all the worksheets, templates, audio lessons, and lifetime updates so you can implement everything immediately and keep growing for years to come. People routinely pay upwards of $10,000 for sales training programs that don't even cover half of what's inside these 9 modules. Yet right now, Tom is making the entire World-Class Sales Masterclass available to you at a fraction of that price. So right now, you're standing at a crossroads. You have 2 very different futures in front of you. Choice 1, you can do nothing. You can keep doing what you've always done. You can stay on the same path, making the same calls, facing the same frustrations, and wondering why nothing ever really changes. You'll keep grinding, keep hoping, keep chasing the next lead, and continue to get the same results you've always gotten. Year after year, the same income, the same stress, the same Sunday night dread, knowing Monday is coming again. Nothing changes. Choice 2. Or, you can make the same decision Tom Monson made all those years ago. You can take control of your future. You can stop leaving your results to chance and finally start building the career and the life you actually want. A life where opportunities come to you instead of you chasing them. A life where confidence feels natural, where your pipeline stays full, where you close bigger deals with ease, and where you wake up excited about what's possible. Tom believes that your ability to sell your products, your ideas, and even yourself is the single most important skill you can possess, because the future belongs to those who can truly convince others. If this short video already gave you even a small glimpse of what's possible, just imagine what the full World-Class Sales Masterclass could do for you. This is your moment, right now. If you're ready to stop settling and start building something extraordinary, click the button below and claim your spot right now.
Scan this QR code for access to the World-Class Sales Masterclass, or go to worldclasssalesmasterclass.com for more information. Top producers commonly reinvest 5 to 20% of income into self-education. Giants like Warren Buffett and Jim Rohn highlight continuous learning as the compound engine powering long-term financial mastery and competitive dominance. Scan this QR code for access to the World-Class Sales Masterclass, or go to worldclasssalesmasterclass.com for more information.